All right, welcome everyone. It's Monday. Tradeify Crypto. It is I, Sensei, with Ayush. How's it going?
Absolutely fine. What about you?
Nice.
How was your, holidays?
Amazing, man. I went fishing, and yeah, I can't remember everything I did. I did so many things. That was nice, very nice. Have you ever been to Sweden?
No.
Should go to the west coast of Sweden in summer. It's absolutely amazing. It's paradise on earth. It is absolutely amazing. There's like hundreds of tiny islands, all over the place, and you take boats and you go from one island to the other, and you can jump from the cliffs, and you can fish, and you can do all sorts of nice things. It's perfect. Absolutely amazing. My screen share as well. Let me get that up. A bit rusty. Where is my screen share? There we go. Here we go. How's your weekend been, Ayush? And everyone in the chat, how's your weekend been, guys?
It was amazing. I shared with Roman I bought a new machine, and there was a story behind it.
Ah, that's right. I read that in the group chat. You were going to buy a new PC or Mac. Did you buy Mac or PC?
I bought a Mac at $1,000 discount.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So now you can finally hear each other. Nice.
Yeah.
Let me get into YouTube here. Let me pull up the chat. Let me see who we got in the chat here. I heard some rumors about Glenn was on a call with Michael, and Michael was apparently very impressed with him. And maybe we'll see what happens. But it's definitely interesting if we could potentially have Glenn come on, talk a little bit about his trading journey.
Yeah.
Let me see, where are we? So did have you started making more money now that you bought a Mac?
Yeah.
Or are you trading better with this new computer of yours?
Both, kind of. And actually, it's a really good upgrade, And had a last piece because Apple increased the price by $800 in India last week, and I managed to buy it at the old price, which was last piece away from my hometown. So booked some tickets, went into another city, and bought it for myself, just for the discount, and had a little trip as well in the way, so it was worth it.
Yeah, I saw you posted a picture. Said I'm buying a machine. On the train. I'm like, what type of machine is he buying? It's gonna be interesting. Is he buying like a big ass harvester? Or is he gonna do like a farming live stream? No, you're buying a PC, a Mac. Yeah, that's nice. That's awesome. A washing machine. Yeah. He needs to get those clothes washed. He hasn't washed that hoodie of his, that Tradeify hoodie since he got it. So needs a Tradeify washing machine.
Yeah.
All right. So I haven't been looking at the markets for quite some time. Actually, I have. The good thing about vacation is that you have time to trade. It's like, because I got so much going on outside trading. Yes, I'm a full-time trader. But still, I got all of these different things I'm working on, and all the project and everything. So it's like, there's so much going on. I barely have any time to trade. So it was just so nice to be on vacation. I was just sitting there in the sun with my laptop. Yeah, I tried, but sitting in the sun with a laptop, you can't see shit. So I was sitting in the, obviously shade, looking at the sun with my laptop, and it's being able to just go through the markets and just go through the news and just scan everything in your own time. That was nice, Vacation for me, like the best vacation for me is is looking like exploring the markets and kind of reading up on macroeconomics without having the stress of like, you know, having to do all of the other things around, which is it tells you a lot about the level of passion that you need to make it in trading. Because if you ask someone else, like having a normal regular job, like what's vacation for you, they're probably going to say, well, you know, not working and being at the beach or whatever. But if you ask me what the perfect vacation is, it's just me, peace and quiet with the markets, you know, and no what is it? Things that distractions, right?
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, just studying price, you know, in your own time. So yeah, so what's the big thing that has happened? What have I missed here? So when I've been gone 1 week, which is I went away on Monday here, the 6th. Where was Bitcoin trading around that time?
Same place.
At around 64,000. Where is it now? Around 63,000. Same range.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's yeah. Okay, nothing happened there. I did take a trade on Euro GBP though. I got to show you guys. This is a forex trade, but this is just, look at that perfect trade. I've been waiting for, this is on daily. I've been waiting for the euro dollar the euro to break down versus the British pound since March this year. So I've been waiting 4 months for this trade. Finally broke down, took the short, and it hit that TP just perfectly last Friday. Yeah, that's the type of moves I'm looking for in the forex market. And now you might be thinking, this is a Tradeify crypto. This is you know, crypto. But what if? I'm just saying what if. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying what if. What if you could trade like FX? That would be cool. Amazing. I'd love to do that. Yeah. I'd love to do that on a live stream as well. Maybe sometime in the future. Who knows? Would be really cool, because then you can really diversify your trading.
I would love to go back and trade euro as well. That's where it all started.
Yeah, euro is a good pair, good volatility. I like, and when it gets moving, it really starts to move. Let me go through the markets here, see if I can find anything interesting, any theme that I might see here that I've been missing out on. So we got gold having that rejection. We're back at the support area here. I remember when I left, we talked about the bullish divergence we had between price and RSI. Now obviously that bullish divergence did play out, and we hit that 4.2k resistance in a very clear downtrend here. Looks like what could potentially have been a higher low here on gold seems to be not holding up very well, and gold for me looks very bearish here. We're looking at silver, pretty much the same as gold, although silver is hitting a level where if you're trading for an institution, you're probably going to be looking at that level and say, hey, you know what? That's a good level for silver. Just like, you know, this is a good level for silver. So I do imagine that once silver hit that 50 level, why am I talking about silver? We can't even trade silver on Tradeify. On Tradeify. So it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. You can trade silver through gold because they move. At least in this market, very much with each other. But it also gives you a sense of the overall market conditions here. Looking at Brent, up over $3, I believe. It's obviously bouncing heavily here after putting in a type of well, I wouldn't say it's a bullish divergence. I think on the 4 hour, there was a clear bullish divergence between price and RSI here on the 4 hour with Brent. And as you guys know, Brent crude oil is the global benchmark for oil. Why are we looking at oil? Well, it gives us a good idea of the situation in the Middle East. And as you guys know, especially now over the weekend, the situation in the Middle East, the war between US and Iran has escalated, where Iran is saying that the Strait of Hormuz is closed. The US is saying, no, it's open. You choose our pathway, it's open. Ships don't really know what to do. They're not really going through the strait. Some ships have moved through, but they're going in silent. They're going in at night with no lights, no GPS, no radar, and not a lot of traffic. So pretty much closed. Iran has also said now that the memorandum of understanding that Trump and Iran supposedly agreed on a couple of weeks ago is now at a phase of crisis or whatever. It's basically not looking good. And we've had exchanges in missiles from the US attacking Iran and Iran attacking neighboring countries that are allied with the US, which has escalated the situation, which caused oil obviously to move higher. Now, what's interesting about this is that if we look at the S&P 500, it's yes, we had a gap to the downside. Look at the daily, we did have a gap to the upside, but we're not seeing follow through to the downside just yet. We are getting, we've bought up from the lows. I do feel like the current situation in the Middle East, the whipsaw effects that we've saw recently, where Trump says one thing, another thing happens, and the market just goes crazy. There's less volatility from those events now because the market is probably pricing in that, and it doesn't have much of an effect anymore. And I think what's driving the markets right now, we have earnings seasons picking up now for stocks, beginning, I believe, this week with some earning calls. And then we have also tomorrow on Tuesday, we have the June CPI number coming out, which is, I do suspect that the markets are going to be quite boring and trade sideways for a while here, while traders wait for that CPI print as a catalyst. So for crypto, specifically for Bitcoin, what does that mean? I think we're going to be trading between 62.5 and 64 until we have a clear catalyst from the CPI tomorrow. All right, that's me. That's all I had to say today. So I think I can leave now.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining.
Thank you.
So on the gold, I know can you hear some sound, Jonathan, from the background?
I can hear some sound, but I can also hear your beautiful voice, which is so much brighter and deeper, and it takes over.
Okay, so we are going with the deeper voice today. And if you guys remember on the stream, if you guys join on maybe on the Friday, Anastasia was targeting this area and me and watching the same area, but this candle is being created by Trump, which I think White calls Trumputation. Trumputation candle can ruin your account, but it went in the direction and hit the take profit. I don't know if she was in or not, but this was a really great candle, but it happened opposite on the NQ. Many were long, and one candle came at the 10:30 and swiped everything. Many people lost their account because of some slippage and stuff, but gold, it happened really nicely. Attracted towards this range on the left, and then going towards another one, which is this one, and then the opening you can see. So I actually was watching this area where price went lower, took out this low, and then went back again because there was a lot of selling coming in. So this kind of structure had on the multi wave a big selling bubble here and going back above. So I knew that the price is again heading towards this range where in this area. So going long would make sense. I was long on the 3-minute chart from here until this swing high, what was 1:1. But now it is back in the range again, and there is no clear direction yet because we swept the low, and it should continue lower or maybe give us some more direction confirmation. It more of look like a lower time frame head and shoulder, but I think the next target can be the 4,021. Because we have CPI tomorrow, I'm assuming price is going to range a bit in this area today on the facts. So yeah, and I'm gonna load Motivave and to share much more clear view on the order based. Give me a minute, please. And the sound is gone. Finally.
All right, perfect.
I don't know, a construction truck maybe.
Yeah, they finally done with the renovations here at home, so I can finally continue with all the videos and everything that I'm recording. Feels pretty nice, man. I got home, went on vacation and I came home to completely new deck outside and a new staircase. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now I'm just missing a car. I want to buy a car because we sold our car because we're going to buy a new one, and then we didn't find a new one. So
I'm assuming you'll buy Tesla.
No, but Volvo, obviously.
Oh, shit.
I'm not buying Tesla. Tesla is a shit car, dude. It's like, I don't like Teslas. Like, first of all, where I live, you can't have a fully electric car, and it's like, how do you go on vacation with like kids if you have a Tesla, and it's like you run out of batteries. When you have a gasoline truck or whatever, it takes 2 minutes to load it up. With a Tesla, are you going to be like sitting there for like 20 minutes to load the batteries? It makes no sense. It's like you have to plan your whole journey in a way where it's like, and then some places close to here, I remember like last winter, a lot of people went up north to do skiing and everything. And I kid you not, there were like miles and miles of queue with traffic for the charging stations. So people had to wait like 3 or 4 hours to charge their Tesla. Like, and then, nah, man, Tesla. I want one of those Volvo XC60s. That was so nice, good cars.
Yeah,
I would rather have a hybrid
on this planet. The safest car.
I think it's the safest car. Yeah, it's so nice, man.
Very less number of accidents recorded for the car, and that's my dream car as well. So yeah.
Like my fiance, she's so bad at driving, so we rented that car. Like we rented a complete, like a brand new Volvo XC60, like a 2027 model, and it has like autopilot and it has all of these built-in safety things. Like, and it's so nice. Like I always keep telling her, like, maybe you should look at the road when you're driving. Like that, I think that's a good idea. And she's like, oh, I'm looking at the road. Like this new car, I kid you not, all the freaking time is like, pay attention. It's like, pay attention to the road. She's like, what the fuck is this? It's like, pay attention to the road. Like I'm telling you, even the car, even the AI is telling you to watch the road, right? And it's like, oh, I love this car. We're gonna get this car. Amazing. Yeah, I love that car. And then we tried a Tesla as well. We rented a Tesla, and I don't know, man. It just feels like plastic. It feels like a plastic box. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Looks like the charts on the it's good now. It's all good now.
Yeah. So I was explaining about this trade, which went into the, I don't know if you guys watch the volume profile videos we have on the Tradeify crypto channel. I mean, you just have to go there and watch how Mark and Anastasia, we use the same kind of thing to trade, and it is really amazing. And without volume profile, I can't trade. So this was a trade. Accumulation, manipulation, and distribution towards the HVN, and this was a trade long and targeting this high. And when we are in an area where there is low volume, chances are really high. The price is not going to continue higher. For that, you need volume. And then again, again the price is going back towards the fair area, which is this. I know it is a range, it looks shit, but for people who trade on lower time frame, for scalpers, something like this is really kind of comforting tool for market view. And same way I used to trade on euro, I just figured out after 2 years of my trading in the forex market that price always goes towards range, so I should target the range. I don't know what was range is, but I just saw every time that it goes back to the range, and there was no theoretical or no numerical definition in my head. It was just me watching every day it happening. And when I saw it happens, same thing with volume profile, why don't I just use it? Why don't I just look at the numbers and the real dollar getting traded in the market to be more accurate? And that's why I use it. And the video is available. It's on Twitter as well. It's on YouTube. And it might feel that it's just a 10-minute video, but that can change your entire view on market. And also I'm going to make more video on AMD setup, which many ICT traders trade. But again, as I said to Jonathan, that I'm trying to add it in a way that you will feel sometime that even if you trade ICT, it does not mean that you know everything about market, because a lot of people behave like they know something which we don't, or maybe someone is not using ICT, they are bullshit. But when you use this tool, you look in your mirror and see that what you have been doing in the market, you'll feel that it's just hype and stuff. But when you actually see real thing running the market, will change your view. So I'm working on that every single day to make it easier and cleaner. So, and the thing is, we use it every single day on the stream. Very few people notice it, or maybe we have some people using it already, like Len also mentioned in the back rooms about the tool he's using, and it's working really well for him. So the only mission is to just understand the range and stuff. For me, it was just Japanese candlesticks and some time, and advanced it. So yeah, absorption, acceptance and stuff. And also I'm actually right now studying the Greek, the options and stuff, to understand the options levels and the put calls, resistance and stuff in the market, to understand more accurate key levels. I'm not saying that it's a holy grail, but it's a really good idea to have the large number of players placing their orders. And soon we'll be using Bookmap as well, where we have passive player limit orders as well, in order to get real, maybe accurate, not 100%, but to get a good view on real limit orders placed in the market with those tools. So yeah, not just trading view, but loading a lot of things in the Tradeify channel.
What are we thinking here for Bitcoin? Because when I'm watching here, I think I see a range here. We have Glenn saying that your YouTube lessons are great, Ayush, and I couldn't agree more. I think those videos are really, really good. So looking at the daily here, we have
daily. It's just shit.
See a range here. Kind of hitting that range lows at around 62.4. So if we go to the 4 hour, we see a pretty strong move here, to the downside. So if we add a range like this, we had a big move to the downside here, broke that low, came down to that level, and somewhere within this region, it would make sense to see a bounce. We already had one bounce here though, so let me get rid of some levels here. So we're going to put it on current interval and above. And then we're going to the 4 hour, current interval only. No, current interval and below. Okay, so if we go to the 1 hour here, I think there's a very clear, like a type of gap between this level see if I can make it a little bit cleaner. So that level, and then you have to the upside, you have this area. So if you're a scalper, I think this range right here would be interesting. Like if you have a break above that level, it's probably gonna go up to 63.6 rather quickly, I think. So that's something I'm viewing. We also can also look at this move. So the idea is basically that we should get a bounce within this area, and we got that bounce. And if we can hold within this reload zone here, I think we have a potential trade here. Now I would want to have my stop loss below that low to give it some room. And then I would take partial profits here, and then rest of the profit up here. So the average risk to reward on this trade would probably maybe 1.75. But this is definitely a trade I like. Sorry, I had to answer a message there. So I quite like this this move right here. Now there is of course the possibility of seeing a move down here, because we can see that it's we obviously have an important level here, because we consolidated here, and then once we broke that level, that's what started this move to the upside. And we never really hit that level, because you can see that that wick hit this level, which I don't really think is the same level. But right now I'm seeing a possible long opportunity here on Bitcoin. We also have this range. The whole idea, that whole idea is based on the fact that Bitcoin is within the range and it's hitting range lows, but it's also in the bear market. So like, do you want to go long in the bear market? What are you thinking here for Bitcoin, Ayush?
Oh yeah, I think because of the truck I had to go on mute. Anyway, we are back. So currently I see the market is in a balance range, which is taking maybe support at. So we might see in this low volume area at the low, maybe comes as some kind of support. And if we manage to close, oh shit, it's becoming more low. If we manage to close above or make a new higher high, then I think this range, or maybe this high volume area, can be the next take profit area, and it looks really clean. So something like this area can be a take profit area if we close above the point of control. So yeah, I mean the same outlook. If we close above, I think you marked it with the candle based, and we are coming back to the same confluence together on the same area. So yeah, so this can be a nice magnet target for longs, only if we close above the point of control for Bitcoin. So going long makes sense only after we close above the point of control, because that's the model. That's what the model says, and we are in the very strong support level. So yeah, now I'm also going to go long if we close above this level, which is 63071.5. Structure wise, you can check what it is on the Tradeify crypto DX trade. So yeah, that's my take on Bitcoin.
Right, interesting. What else are you watching? You watching any altcoins today?
Nothing, mainly on Pax and Doge. Wait, let's go to the Doge. Doge was actually a pair which is really performing well on the daily time frame, to be honest. But it's like from one support to another, it was really weak, and I think it is also on a support level. So it's like, I'm not saying Doge actually controls everything, but when I see the same confluence popping up in the market, Then let's say if this thing is going to take support, so the chances are really high. And I know it is a very stupid confluence to share, but if I see some altcoins which are very correlated to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and they are in the same support level as Bitcoin, Ethereum, chances are high that we might get a trade. So let's see what we have on the Ethereum and okay, the same story. Same story. We are in a area where we can decide that either to go long or short. Currently, it is pointing to a downside. So let's see what happens if we have a range. So Jonathan, I think if we close below the support level, this range can be another magnet for price to call it lower, if not the one which we are looking at right now. So for Ethereum, my take is that if closing lower in this support level, the next area can be this. So if I figure out the point of control area somewhere around here, so this can be my next take profit for the bear trade. And going on the Bitcoin, I think it is already at a price. And also it has another range, which is not so bad. If you look on 4-hour, it has another strong key level, which is this one. This gray box is a strong key level. You can see many times we tap that area and reject it again. So closing lower, I think we can easily go at this price level. Currently at the volume is looking really heavy to me, to be honest. So yeah, and then also if we close lower this support level, and can easily go towards this next higher time frame support area. So for swing trade opportunity, it can be like selling below this area as well after the closing.
Yeah, that makes sense. I remember last before I went on vacation, I showed you guys a setup here on Ethereum. If you'd like to switch over to my screen, we can take a look at that. So we have Ethereum here. We have on the daily, we had a bullish divergence on price and RSI, and then we looked at this low time frame level right here, where I wanted to see a break and retest of that level. Turned out very nice, good trade on this one. So the entry for this one would have happened. I think this was during the later stages of the live stream the week before I went on vacation.
Yeah.
I think on Wednesday there we had that breakout. So looking at Ethereum, it's looking at Ethereum here, it's a very important level. I mean, we hit the lows of an area that, you know, we haven't really broken below this level after 2023, and we're in this range right now, hitting the highs of this range. So for me, Ethereum is a very good short opportunity. You know, I don't really see a reason. I mean, it's a very good high time frame support level, right? And maybe we don't want to be selling that, you know, high time frame support, but I don't really see a reason for Ethereum to move much higher from here. Yeah. You know, and we can still stay within this range and stay within this high time frame support zone, even though we're going short. So not looking for, you know, I'm not looking for a trade where price breaks below this level completely. It's just going to be short within this range. So let me see what that would look like. Like where would that confirmation come in? And I think, you know, one of the obvious levels would be that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would probably look to take profit somewhere around here. So it might be, I mean, the bearish divergence here is very clear, and I think might as well just could you just short it here or wait for that level to break, because I don't think Ethereum is going to break above this resistance anytime soon.
Yeah. There's no high time frame key level for resistance. That's the only one which we are in right now.
Yeah, that's right. Guys, I need a 2-minute break, so I'll be back in just a bit, okay?
Yeah.
See you soon.
See you soon. So Jesu, you joined and Jonathan left. Hello, by the way, hello. Just found commission on stock. It's 0.04% on notional. So it is like for maker and taker, it's 0.08. And it's very normal. Hello, Roman. Jesu is saying hello. On the 6 hour, so yeah, I actually agree with the analysis of Jonathan. You know, the first magnet for me, the range is at this low. So, you know, it makes sense to go short in this pair. I'm just, you know, after the closing, I think it will be really easy to catch this, take profit, and let's see what happened. What's on the Bitcoin, you know? So instead of longs, oh, okay, so I was on this chart as well. So I know that this platform, I need maybe to practice more on this thing. Not really user friendly, you know. It really eats my head. When I do this, it disappears. When I or maybe I have to decrease the ticks and stuff. But Bitcoin it's really below the low. I think we can easily go lower, but on Ethereum it's much more cleaner if you talk about the targets and stuff. So I have really clear idea what to target on Ethereum, but on Bitcoin it's like kind of a range and stuff. And also we have really strong support, which is this gray area, you know. So closing lower obviously makes sense that it's going to go towards 59,750 near future. But on Ethereum, it's really easy for me to just take a look at this area, and you know, the next target is this. If we close lower this range, and this range is the next target, and yeah, so it says if I remove this, and that's my analysis on the Ethereum. We always look for a range, and it makes sense to take profit. You know, if just imagine that this price action would look something like this: no range, and directly going higher, something like this. I know it rarely happens. I would think twice to take my TP at this area, because there is no range. You know, there is no area no fair value. So, but this looks clean for intraday, and for swing, this area would be something which I would target. So it's just mark out high and low of the range, and try to target 50% of the range to be safer, and maybe break even a trade at the tops. So if I would be selling on the low. Let's say. If I would be selling, you know, in this price action and wait for price to go back again, I would make sure that I close it at this level or maybe high of the range if I'm selling. And if I'm buying, I'll make sure to close it at the low of the range, which I always do. And also on gold, same setup. Same thing repeats. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution towards the range. So making sure that you are out in the range instead of targeting the high of the range, thinking that there is a double top or maybe a top which can be sweep. But you need to understand the volume and in the candle and the market and the area as well. So it is not always going to close above the range. So your duty as a trader in the market is to take your profits and go home. That's what I do. Another setup is like accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. And for the distribution, if this area would look something like this, you know, it's just a V-shaped kind of structure, maybe aggressive selling and then aggressive buying, I would not really look for another sell opportunity. But you can, because there is a range to call price lower. And also you can see it didn't took the low. So it's not always necessary for people who are trader kind of, who trades the sweep and the liquidity grab kind of thing. I'm not saying they don't repeat, but I'm just saying that you should have a model which keeps you alive in the market and safe. So let's see how many likes do we have. I have to reload. And we have 10 likes, 12 people watching. And I think it's, what should be the target for today, Roman? I need your help. 30, yeah. So 30 is a good number. And it is an easy target for you guys. So Roman said 30. So 30 likes and we do one giveaway. Okay. And let me know if you guys have questions, if you're trading, and let me know what you are actually trading these days and in the market. Oh, Thorjack is saying 15. Someone bought 5 likes already. 1 million likes easy. It is easy for you, robot. It is easy for you. So please make it 1 million if you have some tools or something, if you're using some sort of magic or bot. So yeah, now let's take a look at Zcash, and I'm just gonna make sure that I have that pair on this thing as well. No, I have to add it. That is Copper, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, SPA. Oh, they have SES as well. I'm gonna add. Okay. All right. Now what I'm going to do is apply volume profile, and then I actually want to see good proper trading levels, and I have to change the settings. The only difficult part is the setting. It's really tough. I have to figure it out where I found last time, but if I do, it will help us surely. Welcome back, Sensei.
Thank you. I apparently left the trade open when I went on vacation, and now I don't have any accounts left.
Oh no.
That sucks.
Let me know if you need my code.
I think I'm good. Thank you.
So I feel for Zcash, I know I've applied it. Really, it looks weird, and you have to trade with weird stuff. But this range is gonna be the next trade for the take profit. So which is already very close to it. So for Zcash, and it makes sense. The price went higher, no follow through, low volume areas above the value area high, and going back to the safer side, which is the selling off, makes it well. And I'm on 30-minute time frame, which is really a good time frame. But I think Zcash and Hype and these kind of pairs are more like to be traded on the lower time frame, like 5-minute and 2-minute and 3-minute, not on the high time frame, because it's for scalpers. And for Bitcoin, Ethereum, you can just take a look at 15-minute and 1 hour to play safer. So yeah, and so on Bitcoin, I'm actually I don't have really clear vision, because we are about to tap a really strong support level. But on Ethereum, it's clear. It's clear that this area is the next calling range, and then the next is this one. So you have 2 levels ready for sellers. The only thing which we have to just wait for is the price to disrespect the support and then stay below this range. So after 15 minutes, we can sell it. And yeah, so that's the whole idea about Bitcoin, Ethereum. Let's take a look at Hype, a pair which is Glenn's favorite, and it is going towards another range. And oh my god, this is a golden setup going so okay, well, I have to just take a look at this range we are in right now on the 1 hour. And again, a setup which is accumulation, manipulation, and distribution towards another range. So this point of control, I know it is not accurate. For that, you need some software to actually get an accurate area where it is going to act as magnet, but you can still get a precise level on the trading view. And you can see accumulation, manipulation in low volume area, double tops, resistance kind of setup, and then going straight lower and inverting this LVN. And when I say inverting, nothing fancy, but it is just disrespecting the support level, closing lower to this range. So when price is very near, maybe you see really good volume of sellers, and there is follow through. And whenever I trade support and resistance, I make sure near my support level, sellers volume should be accepted. If there is a lot of selling and there is no follow through, it can be an absorption. But in this case, it is an acceptance and price is following this range. So it is really good setup on the Zcash, and not Zcash, but Hype. And if you took it, let me know. And also this pullback, it also something a really good chance for another selling opportunity. I know I'm on 1 hour. I have seen people trading Hype on the 5 minutes, so it makes sense to trade it on lower time frame. So London session played really well, and I don't think so it is done yet. We can still go lower till this area. So I'm assuming that the next take profit is 63.60 kind of. So even if it retraces, the maximum we can go till high, and the next opportunity can look something like this on Hype. And the best time frame is 5 minute, because 5 minute to me it looks like 1 minute, because the volume is too much in this pair every single day, even if it's Saturday or Sunday or Monday, because in Tradeify crypto you can trade 24/7, no sleep, no food. It's 365 days actively trading.
That's right. No sleep, no food, just trade. That's the crypto way. That is the crypto way.
I'm shorting, targeting 63.800 and 63.800. Oh yeah. Makes sense. Circline, you are targeting something which I would target too. So yeah. So you are already in a trade, or you sold it right now, or you are, where is your entry price? And no cake.
You're not talking to me, are you?
No, I'm talking to Glenn.
Glenn. What is he shorting?
He's very actively trading Hype these days.
Hype, yeah. Hype's a good one. Yeah. Hype's
and
lots of volume.
Very low fee as well.
Yep.
I think last time I got charged only $5 or something on my trade. Entry 64,600. Let me take a look at 64 and okay, 64,600. So maybe you're targeting, I'm assuming your risk to reward would be something like 1:1 kind of thing. I'm just figuring out, if we have that privilege to take a look at volume in this candle when we hit the support area in the MMT, but this animal is just so tough to use. Oh, it is not Hype. Where is Hype? Okay, I have to add it. I have to find it. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I need to buy a new account, it looks like, so I can get in on the Hype train as well.
Yeah. So just taking a look at 64,600. Okay, this is a different level. It makes sense, but you can literally see that on this area that the volume was rejecting, the price is rejecting this fair value gap, but fair value gap has low volume. So low volume is something which is going to give you an idea about the rejection, not the entire gap. I've seen people using Fibonacci in this gap and assuming that it will give some trade at some specific level, but just low volume nodes are places where price gets rejection. So you can see this area is acting as resistance, or maybe I should mark it out, this low volume area. And if the inverting happens, means there's good volume. So selling through is selling lower, it makes sense. And if I go on the left, and what I'm going to do is apply a different volume profile in this area, just to make sure that we are on the right track. And remove these. And so we are already below. So this is the next magnet for sellers because there's a fair value. I'm not assuming that price will take this low, but I'm just happy, or maybe I like to take a look at the nearest target possible instead of looking for swing highs or swing lows, because there is low volume and their price. The rejections are mainly works as support and resistance. When price reach there, you have to look for volume and stuff. It's very easy to take your profits before we visit the next support zone. So yeah, on the Binance, it is Binance. It is 63.471, and I think it is working. It's been really good. So resistance and closing below support, and the target, I think this trade could have been 1:2 with ease. Zika, okay. I was on Hype. So yeah, Hype. And on TradingView, the area is showing me different volume. That's what I was talking about. No. It's actually the entire range. That's the thing. So I applied it from this swing low. That's why the volume is very low. But on the TradingView, I'm using it from Tuesday, 23 June, 9:20 candle AM till the current price. So yeah. And there is a lot of sell volume coming in. It's looking nice. So yeah, that's the next station. Let's see. I think gold is not really going to do much today. BaxJ is just gonna range on the 15-minute. And let me know how many of you remember the candle of Trump on the 10th July at 10:30. Were you trading anything, or were you in a position where the market just wicked you off and you there is a lot of slippage in your account and stuff? That's really worst candle, or maybe I think people are very used to it now. And there is discussion on
Luna says, "We're on vacation, but you seem more tired than before." So I don't know. I don't know if you guys, anyone in the comment section, if you have kids, you would understand. Like when you go on vacation with kids, you do it for the kids, right? So what I do every or try to do every summer is we have like we go away 2 vacations with the kids, and then we have 1 vacation at the end of the summer with only myself and my fiance, and that's the real vacation, right? Because going with vacation with kids, it's like, okay, every day you gotta, like, it's more work than sitting here and having a live stream with Ayush, Yesupi says the credit card, that's why he is sad. That as well, it is very expensive. Robot says, when I go on vacation, everyone gives me work to do. Yeah, you know what? Like, it's good. Vacation is good. I love it. But when you have kids, it's always going to be a little bit extra work. So you got to make sure to have that, get that time for yourself as well. So that's something I'm planning to do in probably next maybe 2 weeks or something. I'll go away again, and yeah. That's the nice thing about working remotely and trading is you because bring a laptop, right? Just bring a laptop.
Yeah.
I can even stream from wherever I am. So it's very nice to have that freedom.
Whenever I carry something with myself, I do nothing.
Yes, you can absolutely not come. You're not invited. I'm sorry.
Where are you going, Jonathan? Luna says.
Where am I going? I always go to the west coast of Sweden because I'm that's where I grew up. So I grew up in a small town in the west coast of Sweden, and then I moved to Stockholm. I've moved around a lot. I think I moved around like 15 times. in my life, but I grew up in that part of the country, and it's a really nice place. It's kind of like if you're Swedish and you want to go on vacation within Sweden, there's like two places you go. You either go to the west coast of Sweden or you go to an island in the Baltic Sea. And we always go to the west coast of Sweden. It's such a nice place. If you haven't been there, it's amazing. It's amazing. I highly recommend it. Sweden's so nice in summer, and then it's like 3 months, which is like this place is wonderful for 3 months a year, and then it's just cold, dark, depressing. But the whole country kind of wakes up and just becomes euphoric when there's summertime during those 3 months, and it's a really nice place to live 3 months a year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a really serious question, Jonathan, for you.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of money, I'm just figuring out the expenses of different countries and people who work there. So what do you think if I have to live happily in a different country with a family of 5, how much money I have to make a month?
Family of 5? Well, we're a family of 4, so I got 2 kids, and I'd say to be and we live in a part of Sweden that's fairly the place where we live is in the middle of nowhere. It's a very small town in the middle of nowhere. There's like in this town there's like 4,000 people, and it's a very poor town, and to get a house here is relatively cheap if you look at the overall market in Sweden. So you'll get a decent house here for $100,000, right?
Oh, 100,000.
Yeah, $100,000. You get a okay house, and to live a comfortable life. And when I say comfortable, it's like have a house, have a vehicle, and be at the level where you don't work is paycheck to paycheck. You probably have to have an income of after taxes of probably like $5,000 to $6,000 a month.
Thanks.
And then at that point you're at the point where you're relatively comfortable.
All right. Thanks for the number. Because I have to figure out, there are a lot of restrictions for traders in here, and I don't feel comfortable being a trader in my country. Can't do this and
Why
that
not?
and stuff, because I can't trade with the live account. If I have to trade NQ, I have to call, and I can only invest in Ponzi forex brokers and get scammed, because I got scammed previously for some payouts. So it's really difficult.
I think you want to look for you want to look for a country where it has like a good welfare system and a good healthcare, like welfare and healthcare, right? And I think there's definitely a lot of countries in Europe which is relatively cheap and has a fairly high standard of living. Like in Sweden, in the Scandinavian countries, which is like Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, the healthcare system is very, very good, and it's free, right? And the overall welfare state and the quality of living is very high. But then you pay the highest taxes in the world. Like me, for example, I run a business, right? And everything I do for Tradeify and everything I do with my trading as well goes through my company. So I, of course, have to pay taxes on everything. And I pay 50% taxes on everything I make. So if I make $100, I'll pay $50 in taxes as a company, and then combine as a private individual. So the taxes are very, very high, but then the standard of living is very high as well, and healthcare is 100% free, and all of that, right? But I think there's definitely much better countries around Europe where the standard of living is still relatively good, and getting houses insanely much cheaper, and the standard of living is high, but the cost of living is much lower than in Sweden. And the thing is, if you're a trader, I mean, it doesn't matter if you live in India or Bali or Spain or Sweden or whatever, you're still going to be making the same amount of money. I mean, a 5k payout is going to be a 5k payout no matter where you live. So the question is, how much can you get out of that payout, right?
Yeah.
And it's important, I would say, when you're young, have fun, travel the world, trade and travel the world, right? Go to all of these different countries where it's super cheap, but then maybe you want to start thinking long term, like you want to get kids, you want to get a good family, and you might want to settle somewhere where it's safe and secure, and you're going to be taken care of in terms of pensions and on all of that. But I mean, for myself, I'm never going to leave Sweden. I have family and everything in here, like that whole safety net and everything. But if I could start over from day one, let's say I'm 18 again and I am a trader, I would probably look into starting a business somewhere where, like, the tax haven place where I can live like a little over 6 months a year. So that's where I would pay my income tax, and then I would just travel around and look for the best place to live. Like right now, it kind of feels like in Europe, Spain looks really good, right? Mm-hmm. I think Spain is a place where you can get a nice place relatively cheap. It feels like Spain right now probably is one of the better places in Europe, in my opinion.
Okay, so like when I was doing some research on this stuff, and the houses were like around, basic house for 5 people or 4 people, it's around 400k or 500k, and they are like small houses in the different countries. Like the average amount I should have to buy one, because I'm planning to buy one in my country, and there's a lot of things which are really troubling in my growth personally. So it's like very slow in here. I'm not
Luna is saying Japan as well. I think Japan is probably good. I think it's probably a good bet as well. It looks really nice. I was so surprised when I learned that Japan is the place where it snows. It's the country where it snows the most.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I was shocked to know that. So, it's weird. I don't know. Have you seen that picture with, like, there's a road in Japan when there's like
cherry blossom?
No, not like the snow. There's like snow at the side of the road, and you drive into like a snow tunnel. It's crazy. Oh, yeah, Glenn says UK house prices is ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, I know. I talked to Michael, right? Michael, who joins the stream sometimes, and I know he had potentially plans of going to the UK, and they were looking at houses, and he showed me a house that he found. It's not a standalone house. It's one of those with connected houses. And dude, it's so incredibly expensive. It's just absolutely insane. And like, if you go into London, you want to get a house in London, you have to be like rich. You have to be like wealthy to be able to afford a house in there. Like normal people aren't going to get a house in London. Or
600k is starting.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of money. And imagine if you're just coming up and you're like 20, 25, you're getting starting a family. Like, who has that type of money without going into debt and paying like an insane amount of money a month on that. It's crazy. I probably got Anastasia coming on and joining us in just a bit. And speaking of Michael, he has sent me a voice note, so I will listen to that little voice note. Just give me a second, and I'll be back in just a bit.
All right. I think, Glenn, we might get a retraced. And I figured I'm coming in with you for the sell opportunity, because we're in a downtrend and we have a magnet. It's a really good retrace and there's no bull volume, so it's just, let's see. Robot don't need space. They need, they need a charging socket. You can just plug yourself there. Maybe, if there is a cartoon where he just plugs himself and then wakes up again. So let's see how many likes we have on the stream before we do some giveaway. And the 30 like, I think Roman is too kind today. It's Monday and it should be 40, but he said 30. So, it's the easiest to achieve. My stop is well out the way for a retrace. I mean, the entry, I would say, with the legendary clan, it is a little bit, it's really likely that it will retrace back or maybe then continue lower, but the overall direction stays the same. So I'm just gonna wait for the tap as well. Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Did I not switch my mic off?
No.
Okay, thank you. Oh, I'm glad I didn't say anything super secret then. Okay, so what are we? What are we doing? 20 minutes until the opening of the New York session. I actually kind of have to run, so I will.
Is he gonna be?
I'll have to actually leave. Because I really need to get this video done that I'm working on, but I'll see. We'll have Anastasia come on. We'll see what her connection is, and we'll see if I need to potentially jump on. Okay, but I think you'll handle a little bit alone, right, Ayush?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, perfect.
That's what I did,
guys,
last week.
I'll see you later, or I will see you all tomorrow. Got a surprise for you guys tomorrow.
Oh.
Big surprise. You're gonna like this one. Yep, you're gonna
excited.
like this one. It's a big surprise.
Am I getting something?
Yeah, you are.
Thank you.
You're getting something. We're all getting something. Got a big good one. All right, guys. I'll see you a bit later. Take care.
Okay, back to the gold and the silver. I don't do trade silver. It looks similar, but not similar. And the worst. Let's go back to the gold. Big surprise. Yeah, it is. Robot, you might get new battery for yourself. Tomorrow. Stay tuned. He's a robot anyway. So. Yeah, and everything is. If we talk about gold and NQ, I don't think so. We have much more. Can you share my screen, please, Roman? Thank you. So I think it's gonna be, and we have Anastasia with us. I just want to make sure that she can hear me and I can hear her, and that will give me a valid check. She is not speaking, and she is gone. She just came in and gave that. Did that thing. What? Yeah, maybe because I'm using different camera angle. All right. So talking on gold and so now she's back, and she is not. And let's see if she comes back. No, I'm just gonna wait. Let's see, 2 times 2 retakes already. Let's see if she makes it the third one. And so whenever I see price ranging near the swing low, it's really is itchy for me. It's really itchy because I don't really feel confident when there is a swing low with low volume. But whenever I see swing points and there's no volume, I just need really good sell volume just to crash it. For that, you need footprint, you need that volume bubbles and stuff, and a follow through and a closing. Let's say there is a big red candle, a black, this black in my screen, red on yours. So red candle coming in with a lot of bubbles, and there is follow through, and that gives me a confidence. Okay, the next target is going to be the swing low, and I hear Anastasiia doing, so I can hear her. So yeah, and let's see if Roman. Okay, now she's gone. The third try. She's playing peekaboo. Yeah, we made her angry. I mean, you should do something, robot. You should use your maybe some techniques to better her internet. What you're doing, you're just eating cake every single day. And make sure, robot, when you eat cake every single day, make sure to maintain your, sugar level and the calories as well. And maybe put a good oil. I don't know what I'm talking. So see this thing. Ethereum is, I don't know. I said in the last stream, Ethereum looks much stronger, but I feel for it is good for sales as well. Only structure wise, not the strength wise. It makes sense for price to reach there. And there is an FUG in between, but I don't think so that's gonna get followed. We're just gonna tap the range or maybe the support level, which is a wick. So there is a range, and there is a 1 wick which we use as support level. So I think 1.1743 can be maybe a good area where you can take your profits. And for Bitcoin, I said it before, we are about to take over. I can hear her as well. All right, so we are about to tap the very strong level on Bitcoin, which we can see many taps in, and welcome back again, Anastasiia. How's your weekend?
Yes, can you hear me?
Very clear.
You can hear me. You can see everything is going amazing. Yes, I did it. Good. The weekend was really good. Nice to spend time with family after having seen them for a year and a half. So how was your weekend, Ayush?
It was amazing as well. New things getting for the stream and stuff. Yeah.
I've seen it. Congratulations. Amazing.
Thank you.
Great. Well, new setup. Everything is running smoothly. So how's trading going since you upgraded your software? Hardware.
It is same stuff.
I don't know, maybe it changed something,
I mean, to be honest, the experience is really good. Yeah, it is a really good jump from Windows to the Mac interface, getting used to it. So yeah, it's really good to have. I just feel stupid to not buy it at the first place, but yeah, now I will.
Nah, come on, you can't know these things, it's step-by-step upgrades. Have you traded today already? Welcome, guys. Good to see you all in the comments. Jizu, Glenn, Luna, Robot. How are you guys doing today?
They're talking about cake. Carrot cake. They're talking about cake every single day.
Always.
So before we jump, before we talk about something else, I want to know, I think Trump gave you your take profit or not? The Trump candle gave you a TP or not?
On
Last
Friday?
week. Yeah, on Friday.
You really are like,
don't
you're
tell
like,
me that.
it's like, it's the worst question you could have asked. So I held this thing. It came back to my break even 5 times.
Oh shit.
It's a different workspace that I have open now, so I'm in a short for gold now as well. But guys, for those of you who remember last Friday, if you were on our Discord live stream, we basically had this short for gold, and it came back to my break even, then almost to stop loss, then to break even again 5 times probably. And then I finally closed it. You know where I closed it? Like here, or like like somewhere here when the price started to pull back again.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? It's okay. It's Friday, almost evening. It's like Friday afternoon. I don't even trade on Fridays. So I'm gonna take my profit and I'm gonna be happily walking into the weekend. And then next, literally like, I don't know, 1 hour and a half or something, so 1 hour, it kicks, like it went to my take profit. I'm gonna open the screenshot afterwards. It went to my take profit, but like 1 tick or 2 ticks below, so it would perfectly catch it and reverse. And like so many people got stopped out because they were long gold, and I was short. I had this perfect setup, and I closed it like not even half in profit. I was so furious. I'm like, Trump, come on, like the only things that saved me probably is that it was Friday. I'm like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I'm not getting back into this. So I was like, okay, I'm done for today, because otherwise, like I would probably try to trade the pullback again, afterwards. But whatever.
And you usually size down on Friday.
Yeah, on Friday I usually don't trade though. So Friday is the only day when I usually don't trade. Exception is during the London session, basically. And this was already me holding like longer the setup that I usually do.
Okay. So because on the future side, everyone was long, and the one candle came in, even though their stop loss were at some point because of slippage, they lost more money. Some people lost all the half of the portfolio and stuff. The entire Twitter was crying because of the candle. I thought it would have helped you because we were targeting the same range, and it actually went through the range of the take profit area and then came back.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Did you take a profit, but you closed it also earlier, no?
Yeah, I closed it. I closed it way before, I think, in the stream only.
Yeah, I remember that. No, it was perfect for it. Like, because I was also not targeting that downwards movement entirely. So I was actually, my target was somewhere here. So it was perfect target. You know what? When I hear that people lost like half of the portfolio on this thing, it's not so bad that I finally just took a little bit of profit, and I walked away with a profit from this day. But of course, I wish it would be the full one, full target, but it is what it is. But I can't even imagine going long here, to be fairly honest. I don't really see anything. Why would people go long in this thing? I don't know, maybe perhaps from this kinda, if you look at it like this, resistance, then support, and then continuation to the upside. But for me, based on the volumes, it was like short. It was not even a possibility that it's gonna go long, because the volumes were above, and then we go from the balance to the balance. So I don't know. Well, I think we still did good considering the situation, how other people turn out to be.
Yeah, we can't do in its own market. Even if your analysis is right, you just have to bet it.
Yeah.
Luna is saying, I wanted to bet on the Discord on Friday and didn't find any live. At what hour was it? It was in London session. That's why we didn't find anything. And I think we'll be back on the normal stream. I think.
Yeah.
In the NY, maybe at the 8:30, something like that. Soon on the Friday. So yeah, you'll find it again. The Discord at proper timing.
Yeah, we're gonna do the normal New York. It was a test because I couldn't do New York that Friday as well. But next one we are going New York and we're gonna talk order flow, volumes as well. So gonna be happy if you join, Luna.
Yeah, and we create a cozy room for people to just ask anything there, and just maybe explain the entire thing on one topic.
Yeah. 100%. So, you take any trades today?
Intraday, yes. Swing, no. As always, So it was a long on London. Maybe I can share you. Yeah. So it was from you guess it. This long, going back, taking this low, no follow through, a lot of bear volume, and volume bubbles as well for bears. Absorption, no follow through. And I knew that this range is going to act as magnet. So I target this high. I was long here, 1:1. And this high was profit. And I'm done. And I know tomorrow we have CPI. So I'm not really expecting a really good volume today. So it's mainly going to be ranging on NQ and the gold. But on the crypto side, let's see what we have.
I am expecting quite an interesting CPI tomorrow, considering that we have a Warsh statement. So, we still don't know really his policy and what we can expect from him as well. I am kind of missing seeing Jerome Powell's name next to the testifying, So I'm going to miss the guy. He was a really good one. Yeah. Still don't know what to expect from Kevin Warsh tomorrow. So I think a majority of the movement and the volatility is going to come during his testimony probably and his speech rather than CPI itself.
And we'll miss the reels of Powell and the X, when he says something and the candle goes red and green in a few seconds.
Yep. Yeah. He says, "Good afternoon."
Good afternoon, and there's a red candle, taking out every single stop. I think he, when I started trading, I saw him as a very dangerous guy, for traders. If as someone who's trying to trade news, because in the beginning, the news trading was really popping up in the 2020 and 2019, people just would go long and then sell, or maybe trade only news and stuff, which is not working these days. But that's what I did in the beginning. So I was scared of him, that, just sweating and just passing an account with one luck and then blowing it and so getting some payout and not consistent.
Yeah.
Uncle Chair Paul. Yeah.
Uncle J.
Purple tie. Yeah. Uncle what? So maybe Luna don't know about the dangerous uncle of our traders of the market.
A dangerous purple tie. Indeed.
So you're already selling gold. I want to know about what you're targeting, or maybe this previous swing low.
Yeah, so I'm in a short for gold actually since the morning. It kicked me out on. No, I'm actually lying. I had one short here. I'm lying. I had one short here because the price hit their previous point of control, and I saw people going long again for the same principle. Basically, I've subscribed to a couple of people, so I saw they were taking long because the price broke the previous high here, pulled back eventually like a support. So people were expecting the price to continue. I took short when the candle closed below, so the 5-minute candle closed below the volumes here, and then I took short towards the middle of this range. So I had like a little bit, like a half basically of this movement after we reached the volumes from like a bullish volumes that I had. But I was marking this level up that if it's broken and it's really holding above, then I'm gonna consider this as a bullish level. But seeing that the price was pulling backwards and closing back below this level, I didn't take a buy. So I was actually taking short. So I had one take profit here. Then I went short again when the price pulled back. So I have two entries, this one and this one. So I'm holding this again right now. And I'm targeting, I like and I don't like it because we have the level here of the volume. We have another one and we have one more under it. It's the beginning of the week, so I'm not really like taking it a lot in the account. I'm more taking into account the previous structure, but it's been quite choppy. The target is the previous lows at least, and then the weekly dynamic at 40.41 if we are talking about the futures quotes. So this level here, maybe if it's a swing and if the price does really start falling down, I'm gonna size down, I'm gonna cut half of their position, or maybe 75% of the position depending on the volatility, and then I'm gonna be looking for gold to reach 4,000 or even 3,980 as zone. So normally this week I'm quite bearish, but it's gonna depend a lot on the CPI tomorrow. To be honest, it's gonna depend a lot on the CPI. But fairly honestly, I'm also in short for 6B right now, which is obviously not the topic of our live stream because we are basically we are on crypto stream. But if you guys are interested, this is the GBP USD, right? I'm shorting pound on the future side. So I'm expecting this to happen, but however, I entered here already, so that was quite a long time that I'm holding this already since the London session. I'm expecting this to happen today, but again, because CPI tomorrow might not see any movement until tomorrow at all. Normally, this half of the target is gonna depend a lot on the CPI because this is a current monthly point of control. This is a zone that was quite important for GBP USD, for pound already earlier. So if we're gonna go below towards the previous monthly volume, I'm not sure it's gonna depend tomorrow on the data that is gonna come out. Rather than this, I'm short as well. So if dollar is gonna go up, I'm gonna be very happy because both of my trades are gonna be in profit.
Yeah, I think Jonathan is also selling GBP as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for me.
So on the future side, can you can? So I'm assuming you're using on the forex side the volume profile and stuff, right? Or the data is aggregated on the pound.
Yeah, I'm using only futures.
Oh, okay. The CME.
So I'm trading only 6E and 6B in general.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Euro USD and GBP USD. So I don't trade any minors ever. I trade only majors and only pound and euro. Huh?
You mean the AU and stuff?
AU also is major.
AU
just AU is 6A.
6A, okay.
Yeah, like 6S is USD CHF USD. 6C is CAD USD, so it's reversed, two of those. I don't trade them because I used to trade euro and pound only.
Oh.
So I cut it down to the main ones. So I was normally also looking for this short for 6E, which I closed at break-even finally because I was looking for the confirmation a lot, and then price went down. I was in profit. I entered short, and then it pulled back. It hit me even break-even. And since I'm holding this one, I don't want to get in two positions, which are the same for pound and for euro before CPI. So I cut euro. So I'm not in euro anymore, and only holding pound currently.
Yeah.
And PAX.
Right. Oh, Glenn is saying my TP nearly hit on yeah, I see because it's near the range magnet. Wouldn't have put a stop to break even, always put it above the next resistance area. So if you're selling here, your stop loss should be at this high. Yeah. But the price reached the I know it's a very weird platform, but reached the area of range, which is magnet volume, which is good. But lower, I don't think so. Price can easily flush lower because there's low volume. So anyway, price reached till this area. It makes good sense, and also the flush is also really good. I'm just gonna make sure that I use this platform properly and give you guys accurate data. With it, this is MMT making, and one bad feature is if I zoom out like this, it disappears, and if I zoom in, it comes in back. And I don't know. I don't really understand this kind of volume profile, to be honest. I need cleaner one. I don't know what this is. It is very weird. Maybe I'm not using it properly. Maybe I don't know all settings. So yeah. Gold is just off today.
Yeah. Did you have a look at Bitcoin?
Bitcoin mainly
high
on the
point
Ethereum.
before. Huh?
I mean, Ethereum is doing well, but Bitcoin is again taking support at the same price level I was talking about before you joined. So you can see this gray level. Below this, we can sell, or if it's going to take support, then it will create another range in this range. On the 4-hour as well, you can see this gray level is the point of maybe control, or in a very comfortable price range, fair value for Bitcoin. So below that, we can easily go towards 59,750, but we are taking support. So just curious what will happen next. And I'm not really sure that the swing lows are going to be taken easily, because we are at a very strong support level. What's your take? What are you bearish or bullish on the higher time frame?
Me?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it this week still, so let's have a look at it together. I'm just setting this up. It's gonna take some time to load.
I'm on top 5 now in competition. Congrats, Sorjak. Maintain that level and come to top 1. Luna is saying, if you win, Thor, you will be rich and you will have money to give us accounts to get rich too. That's a nice idea, Glenn. So we can buy cakes and bubble tea.
Teamwork, they call it.
Yeah.
One is trading, the rest is supporting.
So it's still loading?
Yeah, 1 second. It's a lot of data here.
Okay.
Sorry, just because I have a lot of indicators and I have the workspace and the templates ready for basically. So I'm loading it immediately with all the templates and stuff. So it takes some time. So this is daily. And honestly, I think I don't have a bias for the week, because we've been ranging and we are still stuck in the same range for Bitcoin. We are essentially ranging between 65k something and 58 for quite a while already, and the price has just respected contract point of control. I'd say I would expect it to hit 61 and 60,000, so somewhere between this zone again. So I can say kind of locally bearish, because we just respected the top of the range. We just hit the point of control of the contract. It's coming back down after the second retest. The current month's point of control, it's in the middle of the range as well. So it's acting as a magnet. It's probably going to be the reason that the price is going to go back to 61-60 zone. But to say that I'm really bearish, I really cannot at the moment, because at the same time we are still respecting this big range right here. So if we look at it very closely, we see that we are still above the value area low, which is a last month's point of control as well. So as long as we are above this zone here, I wouldn't say I am completely bearish. But as long as we are below this area here, which is also the contract point of control, and at the same time, it's the volume from this area here as well, from this zone before, I'm also cannot really say that I'm fully bullish. So I'd assume that we're gonna hit 6170, 700, 61, 600, maybe 60th zone during this week, especially on the volatility of the CPI. If we look at the 30-minute time frame, didn't really properly. 1 second. Let's just make sure that my zones are visible here. And this level, because it's a point of control of this huge volume from the past as well. So let's just lock it here. There we go. So locally intraday, I would say that I'm probably bearish because we had the range, the price exited the range, it pulled back towards this accumulation of volume here, and it tried to go back above the point of control of this massive range from 2025. We had more volume coming in that sent the price lower. Intra-week right now, so up until now, we are bearish because the majority of the volume is above. If we take this range that previously the price respected as a support as well as a point of control, we are below this range as well. So I am definitely bearish until at least this range here, the point of control of this range probably, and maybe the current month's point of control. So if I would be taking a position on Bitcoin now, I would be taking it either from where we are, actually, with a stop loss above the previous volume here, above this cluster search, or I'd be taking the position a little bit even further up, depending if the price would go there, approximately 62,900. Stop loss would be the same. Take profit would be the first one 62,120 and then lower. So that would be the trade.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean the range, okay, the range low. Same idea on the Ethereum as well, but the only thing is bothering is the current level on the Bitcoin of support.
Which one?
Wait, let me reshare the screen.
Yeah, guys, by the way, don't forget to like, because I believe that we didn't hit the target of the likes today. We have barely any likes. So what's the target for today's giveaway?
3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
You guys are really far, and we have a little bit more than 20 minutes left. So if you speed up now, you might still get a giveaway today.
Yeah. So I was talking about this area, and you can see the support. This is a very strong level, and need closing to go lower. If that, and that's the only level which is bothering for price to go lower. To be honest, there is nothing lower if I see clearly. It's direct 60,000 if you close lower. But on Ethereum, it's just in Ethereum you just have direct range areas. So I'm not even assuming that price can go higher. And this support level is going to act as resistance if you go on the lower time frame. So even if we're pulling back, we have this range for validation. If price is going to break above, then it can go higher, but not then continue lower. So Ethereum is much more cleaner than Bitcoin on the range side, on the lower time frame for shorts. Bitcoin is for me, it's just confusing, to be honest, because of the support level in between. But there is no follow through, the rejection. Okay. Yeah. After the closing of 4 hour, it will give us more data, I feel, for the next key level continuation in this range. Jeremy, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. Yeah, subscribing is also very important because we are very close to 2,000 subscribers, and if we hit that, we do massive giveaways like we did on 1,000. And also, don't forget to join tomorrow's stream, because I don't know, Sensei said that there is some surprise, and whenever he says there is a surprise, there is one. So it won't be, maybe I'm not sure what it is. I'm gonna be excited as well because I don't know what's tomorrow, So join us and let's see. Maybe we might do some extra giveaways. You are new.
And Pax is dropping, gold is dropping.
Oh yeah, I think that's why she's really logged in the screen.
Yeah.
Look at for 5 minutes. Yeah, it is. Maybe.
And Bitcoin, if I would take this short, I would also be in profit already. But you know what? I'm done for the day. After this trades, I'm good. Yeah, I'm not gonna take any more trades today because the market conditions it's choppy. It's not perfect. I'm in profit by now, so if these two, the last ones that I'm holding, are gonna close in profit, I'm gonna be very happy for today.
Yeah.
Mm.
And yeah, the nearest target makes sense, to be honest. Not really good to target bigger targets for now. Previous swing low makes sense.
This
We
one?
need more volume. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah. What I'm looking at is also cumulative delta, because look at this.
CVD.
Did you see the cumulative delta since this low? It was like skyrocketing since the low in London.
Yeah.
So we have a huge amount of asks, and the price barely moved. So that's the reason I'm holding the short, because looks like this massive buying is being absorbed by so many sell limit orders. Like every time, it's just skyrocketing compared to where we opened today as well. You know, for the day we have more asks than bids at the moment, and the price is bearish, and so that's the main reason that I'm holding through this range right now.
Yeah. So one question, Anastasia. You know, as you can see your screen, there are 3 windows on your software, and do you usually analyze like this, or you have some screens, or maybe you are doing it for the stream so people can see everything? Or that's
No, it's my work setup. So this is the metals on the weekly, on the daily, on 4 hours, basically the higher time frame. Where is the whole analysis. Then this is gold intraday, where it's 30 minutes, so I can just zoom out and make it full screen. The next one is 5 minutes and range XP, where I take an entry and I watch basically the trade for the trade management on this too. So it's okay for me because I see what the price is doing on 5 minutes. We have the cluster, we have the volume here. As long as we are below, I'm happy to hold. The same with range XP, majority of the volume is above. So this one is here a little bit bothering me, but I'm gonna move my stop loss to break even now and let it be. And then I have the same for basically the rest of the assets as well. So silver is similar. The difference is that I don't trade silver so often, so I don't have 2 small time frames. There's only 1. So just 5 minutes. And then this is indices. This is CS. Also, it's 30 minutes and range XP charts. Same for Nasdaq, and for currencies, it's 30 minutes and 5 minute time frame. And the higher time frame as well here. It's quite convenient. Of course, it's more convenient if you have many screens in front of you, I'd say. But if it's one,
but if it works, then it's the best, because I always seem to have a very portable brain or setup, just to just have one screen and just do things. But I'm using 2 for now.
Yeah, I think it's just getting used to it,
Yeah.
It's the same as for me, for example, if I switch to like multiple screens, it becomes a little bit more difficult, because for so long I've been working with one screen. So I think it's just about what are you actually used to.
Yeah. And Glenn's TP is hit. Yeah, it makes sense. Hype just died, and they're like gold near this range. So yeah.
When you were trading hype.
Yeah, he is a hype person.
Nice.
I think because of him, I look at hype. It's I never knew that there's a coin like this, and he would like look at hype, and I was like, oh, let's take a look at it. And I see it's really volatile crypto coin, and it performs best every day. And yeah, Anastasia, I'm also studying. I'm doing study on the ODTE options flow.
Wow.
I'm not entirely done with that, but I'm just getting started and see how it goes. And the hedging activity intraday, to get the option key levels.
Oh, nice! Wow.
For GC. So are you using that stuff in a trade?
No, but I want to, but I didn't get there. So we'll have to learn from you.
Oh. please. I'm just getting started. Let's see. I'm just gathering the resources and stuff using internet. And, not it's not a holy grail, but it's really good confluence to have in our trading.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's really good. No, didn't get there yet. Honestly, I have so many things that I want to watch still and learn, and I have like so many courses bought and downloaded and books that if I would have 3 of me, it would be much easier, I'd say.
That's what I wish for, to have a clone of mine and leave it here and there. So one of my friends asked me that, if you had to wish something, what would you wish for? I said that take away my sleep and give me energy for life. It's like instead of sleeping, I work 24/7 and just reach where I wanted to reach in just half of, maybe sooner than I thought. I know it sounds stupid, but this what kind of power I want to ask instead of being so stupid, like give me money, give me gold or something like we can create that. Just take away the sleep and it will happen.
Yeah, honestly, before I was saying that if I would be able to not sleep, I would not sleep.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes, like, if you count how many years in our lifetime, I was saying about like how much time, but how many years in our lifetime we spend sleeping, it's a shame, right? It's like, come on, why is it so inefficient?
And last week, a day I slept for 10 hours, so it was more waste.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to. Unfortunately, we need to sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you think about it mathematically, it just doesn't make any sense, honestly.
Yeah. And I think your Bitcoin short is also doing well. On the 4 hours, it's giving no attention to the support and just going lower. Just one manipulation candle. I think it's 930 candle. Yeah, the market open candle pumped up and now, crashing through the area. So I think ETH is also, yeah. So ETH next target is going to be this area, which we talked before the stream. Much cleaner here. After a few range, or maybe after the 4 hour candle close, it will get much more deeper idea about the trend. But to be honest, hype, I would leave hype at this price level, because to be honest, when price gets towards the point of control or maybe range, and then I have to wait for the new range to form or new direction to form, or maybe get this reversal kind of structure after sweeping this, going back to this LVN. To be honest, Tau is just head and shoulder pattern, and it looks bearish. Directly seeing that, because I don't trade this on the daily. I don't know why it. Oh, sorry. It's Doge. I was about to say why it looks like Doge, but it was already Doge. It's not Tau. Let's see what we have in the chat. A lot of volume on hype. Yes, there is. Hit the like button. Exactly. Reverse Jack Spot. Nice name. Best tool to gather info and learn with is Notebook LM. And I don't know what that is, but I'll look up. Is it something like Notion? Notebook LM.
Never heard of this actually. First time I see it. I saw that robot was
out of nowhere. He's writing this. Are you malfunctioning, my brother? Good idea, robot. Thanks. Oh, so it's something they're talking in the chat. We might missed it. Yeah.
No, it's because you were saying that you are learning something and gathering information.
Oh yeah. That's what we have to do. Always do. There's no, even if I turn 60, 70, I'll still be learning something in the market. It's never going to stop.
Yeah, but that's a beautiful part about it. You cannot ever say that you know everything.
Yeah.
Like there's always more to learn,
Yeah.
Like when people say, "Oh, I know everything about the market," it's just like I'm counting down when the account is going to be completely blown. And when the person eventually leaves trading forever, with saying, trading doesn't work.
Yeah.
It's not even a question at that point, it's just a fact. It's like, it's a countdown. The moment someone says, I know everything about the market, I crack trading, yeah, sure. Well,
yeah, you might have heard about Enigma.
Yeah.
And what kind of enigma people know? It feels really stupid. They feel like they look like a clown, when they say I know something and which you don't, and then do it, win this trophy or maybe perform in the competition to prove us wrong. Then Ayush, it's a web scraper tool from Google. You can create quiz or summarize the options. I meant different options, not the options you were referring. The trading options, not the other options.
No, but it's actually might be a really good idea. I'm gonna make a screenshot for myself, gonna have a look at it, because I think it just summarizes things that you read. Correctly.
Got it.
From all the information that is out there, it makes like a summary and makes quizzes without you actually doing it yourself.
Okay. Thank you, Robot.
Yeah.
So Robot, from today, you are my new friend. I'm gonna just take a look at it when I'm done streaming. What I'm going to do is just write in my notes. Why, Luna? What happened? No. You should take notes as well. Then I thought Glenn is your best friend forever. Everyone is.
I moved myself even on gold, and I had a feeling that it's gonna.
So below the previous swing low, and I think it reached the 50% of the area which you are targeting.
Yeah, it even reached lower, and now even we have more sellers coming in. So normally it should continue if I'm not missing any sellers.
Let me share the
motivator. Missing something, so you know what? I'm gonna close this.
You are right. Sellers are coming in, and there should be a follow through.
Yes and no, because if you look at the 5-minute time frame and range XP, we have a lot of volume in this week. I'm not sure I want to hold it.
To be honest, I was just targeting the swing. I will swing low.
I think I'm fine.
So you are closing it in profit, or you're just gonna wait for?
No, I closed it now in profit.
All right.
I think I'm fine with it. I don't wanna lose completely profit if it gives me reconfirmation afterwards, because overall, over the week, I still think we're gonna reach this, maybe even today. So if it does give me reconfirmation, chances are I'm gonna re-enter it, but needs to be better than this.
Yeah. And the setup on Motivate looks really clean for scalps. It is just the buyers getting absorbed. Can you share my screen, Sir Roman? Yeah, looking at this, the low volume areas, the double top rejection, buyers getting absorbed, and seller coming in, no follow through at the value area low. Kind of absorption setup. So it would look really good to take a sell from here and close it below value area low. And there are a lot of volume, as you said, a lot of sellers coming in, but no follow through. And then let's see if we have what we have on the range. And why the color changed. But okay, look at this bullish recovery on the 25 range chart. It almost looks like a reversal kind of setup for longs on gold. 3 likes to get what? Oh, 3 likes. Are we really close to the target? Oh yeah, we are. I think
Guys,
someone.
4 likes.
Yeah.
4 likes, and we have 5 minutes left. Less than 5 minutes. So if you're gonna speed up in the next 4 minutes, 4 already, you might still get a giveaway today of the account. So for those of you who didn't smash the like button, this is your chance.
Exactly. And the 1 hour candle looks okay, fine. Let me change it. I don't know why. What's happened? Okay. So the rejection was from the LVN at the edge of the HVN, and the closing lower. This range low is acting as, so LVN is acting as support. But there is actually, so that's what I said in the stream in the beginning, that if we are targeting the swing low, I want heavy sell volume. But the thing is, there should be a follow through instead of a retracement, which you can see on the lower time frame in here. That's really bad. Let's see what we have on the NQ side.
NQ is looking very good for shorts.
Yeah. It's dying and dying and dying. Where is 930? Let me apply the volume profile and see where can be the next target. So yeah, this LVN can, if we invert this LVN higher, the price can go higher, or reject it, then we can go continue lower. A lot of buyers at the price level. Let's see if they get absorbed. 33 likes, and they hit the like button. So I think, let me check it. Yeah, there is 33 likes. So what should we tell them to write in the chat, Anna?
Good question. Glenn hit to be on hype. We can go with hype today.
Okay, so write hype in the chat to participate in the giveaway.
Let's go. And I'm gonna close my trade. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I did not expect it to have a sound, but yeah.
All right, so I'm on a new device and I don't know how to take a screenshot. Can you help me, Anna?
Yes. Command Shift and 3.
And 3.
3. Yeah. Command Shift 3 at the same time.
Oh yeah, it did the entire screen. Anyway.
Yeah. If it's Command Shift and 4, it's only the part of the screen. Something that you want to fill.
Thank you. And now, okay, it's working. All right. Because I'm really lazy and I'm not sharing anything, Roman, because I'm making the list.
Yeah. I'm thinking about selling Nasdaq movie in just a very small order.
Stock.
It's actually too many buyers. It's too many buyers for my taste at the moment. Yeah, I was looking at this rejection of this volume. And in the morning, I was already looking for the short. Basically, if the price exits this yellow zone, I was looking for continuation to the downside. We did exit it, and we just have a lot of volatility. Like, I don't know where is this volatility coming on from Nasdaq, because we have half an hour past the market opening. Maybe it's still the market opening leftovers of the volume first, because we have a massive volume that pushed the price now back to 616, apologies. And it's in the middle of this range. Normally, it's still my bearish setup, but I would like to see some bearish volume coming, because at the moment, it's quite bearish for me, but it's like a little bit too volatile for my taste. I'd like to see a little bit of more confirmations to the shorting side at the moment.
All right, I'm extracting the names.
Nice. And gold is going to probably hit my final target after all.
Yeah, look at everything falling.
Yeah.
Thanks for the signal.
If you guys took it, that's amazing.
Now it is, sellers are coming in. I think if we invert the LVN, I think it's gonna drop lower with the NQ.
Yeah.
Free signals from Anastasia, 2 wins. And
Yeah,
then
I'm having a blast today, apparently. You know what? I don't want to overdo this. After this, I'm done. I'm gonna happily walk away and one more coffee for the day, and I'm gonna be happy. You know how it is when you are on the roll. It's time. It's like when you are in casino, you need to leave when you are in positive.
Yeah.
I'm not saying trading is gambling, but
Thanks for clarifying.
Stop. Exactly. You need to know how to stop.
Okay, I'm on this side. And list. Done. I'm gonna share my screen. Wait. Yeah. And the race. So we are ready for the race.
Yeah, I think we are ready. Are you guys ready for the race? Let us know in the chat.
They are quack. Let's not hear the sound for the and start. We have 1 minute. Let's see who wins. And the Thor, seriously now, I'm pretty sure the first 3 account and the type is you. You can please stop doing. If you have a chance, it's annoying and good. Come on, that's a really harsh paragraph, Jesu. Despite USA, printed cute. And there are many new names, so if you are new to the channel, make sure to check that the channel is subscribed or not. If it's not, make sure to hit the button. And I think 15 seconds.
Let's go.
Is it going to be Professor? And look at the Professor, and then the duck is really matching the vibe. The Professor. Congratulations, sir. You won an account with 35 crypto, 5K 2-step. Make sure to add your email so you can get your account in the description. Not
First,
here.
Make sure to write in the chat. Is he here?
Yeah, if you're here, or we're gonna take it.
Let us know in the chat if you're here with us, so you can claim your account.
Thank you. He is here.
Yes, amazing. Welcome. Congratulations. Trade well. Trade profitable.
Yes. and share some if you do great in the account. Go to channel, and I'm adding you so I don't miss out. So yeah, and that's it for guys, and that's for today's stream. Enjoyed it, and tomorrow we have CPI and a lot coming on our channel. Make sure to join us. Anything, Anastasia, before we close the stream?
I am having a blast. I'm selling Nasdaq finally as well. So you know what, guys? If you took this trade, amazing, enjoy it.
Yeah, free signal.
The only things that I wanted to say, I'm actually enjoying this. I closed gold, I closed currencies already, and now I'm in an Nasdaq, and that's going to be the last one. And then I'm done today.
And the Nasdaq shell is actually working well.
Yes, everything. So guys, congratulations. Wish you a profitable rest of the day. We'll see you back tomorrow. Ayush, have a great day as well. Thank you so much, Roman.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And congratulations for following in the account. We'll see you back tomorrow. Yes.